Hello, today I'm going to go over how to train abs at home. As you can see, I don't train abs very often, but we're going to go over just a little bit of ab information before we do. When you perform any ab exercise, most of the time you are, yes, activating most and all, or all of the abdominal section, but there are going to be ways to target different areas. For those specifically, let's say wanting to fix a tire, or those wanting to have a larger, just a larger diaphragm so they can hold more intra-abdominal pressure for heavier lifts or whatever your goal is. What we're going to focus on is those two differences today though. When you perform any type of crunch variation, it's going to be very dominantly the upper abdominal. This is because you're flexing your upper spine. So think about what I'm doing. Think about what my spine is doing. And it flexes this portion of my abs. Now, people wonder, how am I going to flex this lower portion? We're going to actually jump into a very old video that many people are well aware of, called P90X. We're going to use heels to the heaven as our example today. When you perform a hanging leg raise, if you go like this, do you think I'm working out abs right now? No. This is hip flexion. If you want to work out your lower ab, you need to flex your lumbar spine. So literally just, you could do this on the floor as well, heel to the heaven. I like doing it on a bench so I can really hold myself here. Alright, if you really want to be hyper about it, you can do stuff like this. But generally you just want to get your butt lifted and your lumbar flexing. That will actually work out the lower abdominal section, okay? So with that in mind, now we know any type of sit-up, crunch variation is going to strongly or dominantly work out the upper abdominal. Yes, it'll work out the full midsection. But if you want to hit this targeted lower area, you need to start performing exercises within your routine that focus on this lumbar flexion. So once again, if I'm doing a hanging leg raise and doing this, my lumbar is not flexing. This is hip flexion. There is no, maybe a little bit of a stretch down here on the abs, but that's it. There's no activation here. If you want to activate it, you have to flex. And that's just general information about the abs and how to structure your ab routine. Knowing this, there are some exercises that are more athletic, that are full abdominal, like planks and plank variations. Those should always be consistent within a routine, and there's no way of changing the targetedness of them. There is only one way, and that is actually to bring your arms forward on a plank, creating a long lever. This shifts more focus from stabilizing with the upper back and shoulders onto the core, and it becomes a much harder exercise. So, to show you how this. We're going to grab our two drum pieces of minute. Make sure belly doesn't fall out. And then like this. I'm just going to perform play like this. And you bring your hand. And you'll feel that it gets a hell of a lot more activation in the core. Generally when you do this, you want to have your elbows on the ground. Okay? So that's pretty much it. If there's anything else you want to know, just let me know. And yes, ab wheel would be considered alongside planks, as they're a full abdominal. You require the full abdominal to isometrically contract in order to even stabilize yourself, like your lumbar and everything. So it is also a great exercise. So thank you for watching. I've went ahead and recorded all of these today because I forgot to yesterday. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask. Thanks. Bye.